You
need to stop or you're getting ready to go back on the ground. Enough.
You started with me first.
I'm done. Take his ass to jail. You going where you want to be.
And I'm gonna kill you when I come out next time.
Hey, you want to come?
Hey.
Face the wall. Oh, okay, you just got another fucking assault on a peace officer is what you just got. Yep.
Children should be safe at home, but sometimes danger comes from the people who are supposed to protect them. Thankfully, the cops rushed in and ensured the kids were safe. But what they discovered inside the house was horrifying. These were the moments when nightmare parents trapped their children. Before we go any further, if you follow real crime cases where small details change everything, consider subscribing. Little girl's 911 call rescues her from insanely dangerous mother. On October 27, 2024, officers responded to a residence after a child reported that her mother had been harassing her, saying hurtful things and threatening her. Within minutes, cops arrived and made sure the kids were safe. What they found inside the house was shocking. The child described incidents of physical restraint and verbal abuse, recounting how her mother held her hands over her mouth, saying, "You're done breathing," and calling her hateful names.
Oh my God, Mom. Hi, I'm right here. There is nothing wrong.
Can you come out here and talk to us real quick?
Yes, there is. There's something wrong. She's having no YouTube. No.
Come out here real quick.
I haven't done any BB.
How old are you?
7.5 years old.
I'm trying to ask you a question without...
No, I'm not. I can't leave my baby.
Do what?
Yesterday, my mom holded her hands over my mouth and I couldn't.
Oh, wow.
She said, "You're done breathing," and she's also trying to. She said she doesn't love me. She said she hates me.
Officers spoke gently, allowing her to describe the abuse in detail. The child shared that her mother had firearms in the home and engaged in reckless behavior. She also revealed fear of further harm and previous involvement with the Child Protective Services. Throughout the exchange, the officers focused on comfort and safety, making sure the child was warm, fed, and emotionally supported.
Now that Mom's not around, you can open up to me, okay?
So my mom, I don't say anything, but my mom randomly says, would I get in trouble if I say what she says to me?
Nope, you be honest with me. You're not ever gonna get in trouble with me.
I don't want to be.
You can say whatever. You're not gonna get in trouble with me.
Even a first word?
It's okay.
She says I'm
Okay.
and I'm a liar when I'm not lying. She says she wants me dead and Kira dead. She said she wants herself. And she said, "You're done breathing." She said she hates me. She doesn't love me. That she never wanted me in this world. Before I was born, she had guns. And she does and she does smoke Green Eagles.
Oh.
CPS already came twice, like once at the school, once here, and I'm really scared.
Well, we're here now, so you should feel safe.
Meanwhile, the mother resisted, becoming aggressive toward the police. She was eventually placed under arrest. Investigators documented her actions, which included child endangerment, criminal mischief, and aggravated assault. Thanks to the quick response and careful handling by law enforcement, the children were removed from immediate danger and placed in a safe environment.
Yes, sir, but why?
Because you're under arrest. Stand up.
What did I do to my baby?
Stand up.
Great.
For real, though?
For real. Turn around.
Are we for... Can I get...
No.
What did I do? Are we for real? Are we for real right now?
It was a heart attack.
Well, it's a freaking heart attack. What's going on?
What's up? Long time no see.
What's going on? What is going on? Please. What is going on? Please, I'm not gonna try and get. Please tell me.
She in custody?
Yeah. You want this purse to go with you? Ma'am,
What is going on? What's going on, sir?
do you want this purse to go with?
What is going on?
I just told you you're under arrest.
For,
Child endangerment.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard me. Do you want your purse to go with you?
How
Quit
did I
running away
hurt my
from me.
child? How did I hurt my,
Come on. Let's go to the
how
car.
did I hurt my child? I
Quit.
only assault.
This case shows how police protect children, uncover the truth, and hold dangerous parents accountable. Police rescue kid from filthy house of horrors. On July 20th, 2025, police responded to a domestic dispute between a 13-year-old boy and his mother. What started as an argument over shoes and chores quickly escalated, but what officers uncovered next left them stunned.
Y'all need to take him. Take his ass.
Probably not answer.
You ain't coming back in this house.
You start with me first.
I'm done. Take his ass to jail. You going where you want to be.
And I'm gonna kill you when I come out next time.
Hey, you ain't coming out. You. Don't do it. Don't do it.
When police arrived, the son was already aggressive, shouting and refusing to comply. The mother explained that she had asked him to leave her alone after repeated confrontations, and when he wouldn't, she restrained him to prevent further violence. The stepdad confirmed the tense situation, and both parents described multiple incidents of physical altercations.
I need one of you to stand by with him.
Was he hitting her when you got here?
Huh?
He was hitting her as soon as you got here?
Yeah.
16
Y'all taking him, and he ain't coming back in here.
We'll get there. Can you just tell me what happened?
Yeah, so he's been slick out the mouth all day. Real slick, real nasty, you, all this stuff. And I tell him to leave me alone. So I was out here on the bed minding my own business. I want to go cook cookies. So I sat up there and he gonna try to snatch him out of my hand. So then he goes to try to antagonize and still provoke the situation, sit on the bed.
But the real shock came when officers stepped inside the home. The house was in complete disarray. Feces and urine covered the child's room. Trash was scattered everywhere, and 3 dogs were crammed into a single cage. Snake crates were stacked in the closet, some containing live snakes. The officers could smell the filth from the outside. Furniture was damaged, personal belongings were destroyed, and the living conditions were clearly unsafe. Due to the severity of the situation, the boy was detained for his safety, and the investigation revealed serious concerns about neglect. The mother faced potential charges for failing to maintain basic hygiene and safety standards in the home. This case highlights how quickly domestic disputes can escalate and the hidden dangers of unsafe living conditions. What seemed like a simple argument exposed a far deeper problem, one that no parent should ever let happen. Child found locked up in homemade jail cell. Just before noon, police were called to a home in Henderson, Nevada, after a truancy officer reported concerns about a child who hadn't been attending school. When officers arrived, they were met with a shocking sight. Inside the living room, an 11-year-old boy with autism was confined in a metal cage. The room was covered in feces and trash, and the windows were boarded up. Officers immediately realized the severity of the situation.
Their most autistic child, whose name is basically caged into the downstairs living area. And when I say caged, he's naked. There's feces around. It's extremely messy in the area, and windows are boarded up. Based on the situation, the kids haven't been in school. One of them is being homeschooled for the number of days that they haven't been in school.
Yeah.
So they got a few questions based on what they need to do as a school representative for truancy, okay?
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It sounds like you got some challenges here at the house. Your wife and you have different, schedules to probably try to handle the kids and stuff like that.
The boy's father, 41-year-old Jeffrey Scanland, answered the door and explained that he had restrained his son due to his strength and destructive behavior, claiming it was to protect the home. They also checked on the other children in the house, making sure they were safe.
Do this because it keeps him from kicking holes everywhere in the house.
Does he have he doesn't hit his head on the walls or anything like that?
No.
Okay. How about the other children then that are supposed to be in school?
Yeah, they're upstairs.
Are you able to get them down here?
Yeah.
Hey, Sarge.
The officers check to make sure the other kids are alive and well.
Shortly after, the mother, 46-year-old Misty Scanland, arrived. Investigators asked questions and documented the living conditions while focusing on the children's well-being. Through the bars, the child repeatedly asked for one thing, that he wanted the gate open. Emergency services secured the boy safely, allowing him to leave the enclosure and receive care.
But there was also concerns based on, we heard the yelling from the inside, the pounding on the inside. What's the real situation? Hey, real quick, no weapons in your purse or in the house or anything like that? Where are they at? Put away where?
There might be some in
In the garage? They're not upstairs or anything?
we have some upstairs.
Were they in the master bedroom? Okay. So the boys share these rooms up here, right? All right, they don't have access to that right now? Okay.
Are they in a safe or are they in something that they can't get access to?
Now that your wife's here and stuff like that, there's going to be a little bit more movement. Just want to make sure there wasn't any weapons. She mentioned about some shotguns upstairs, so we just asked that nobody go upstairs into the bedroom. Okay. So, the double doors, we don't want anybody to go up there. There's some shotguns that aren't necessarily, they're not the gun safe, right? They're just secured up there. And their main goal is to help people like this in this situation, having these challenges and things like that, no matter what the age is, because they're, from kids all the way up to, 80-year-olds, So when we, and they also help with like suicidal people as well, but.
Yes? Yes! Would that make you happy? Yes! Oh, I can't wait to make you happy, buddy.
Get open! Hello? Get open!
Jeffrey and Misty Scanland were arrested and later pleaded guilty to misdemeanor child neglect, receiving probation. This case demonstrates the importance of careful, compassionate intervention when vulnerable children, especially those with special needs, face unsafe and neglectful conditions.
The couple later pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor child neglect charge and were each sentenced to 1 year of probation.
12-year-old secretly calls police on abusive father. On March 23, 2025, officers were dispatched to a residence after a child called 911, reporting a disturbance involving her father, Brandon Shapensky, 41. When officers arrived, Brandon was visibly agitated, refusing to speak and blocking entry. The child later explained that her father had a history of verbal aggression and physical intimidation, which made her feel unsafe.
I don't want to play anything.
We're not slamming the door. We're not doing this.
Who called you? Don't ball your fist up at me, man.
Oh, I'm holding my thumb.
Okay.
You. If I were to ball my fist up at you,
come out here and talk to me, man.
I'll push you in the ground.
You're not. That's not gonna happen.
You want to bet?
I'm just trying to see what was. Someone was concerned. Somebody called.
Who?
It doesn't matter who.
Yep. Now who?
It doesn't matter.
Who called?
It doesn't matter, man. I just want to make sure everyone's safe.
Yep. Everybody's safe. Thanks for stopping.
No, that's not how this is gonna work. How many people are in the house?
That. And now you're threatening me, and I'm gonna put you in the ground.
All right. Here's what's gonna happen. Somebody called 911. I'm here to make sure everything's all right.
Okay,
I'm gonna talk to everybody in this house.
Yeah, everything's fine.
All right, I'm not.
Officers calmly engaged Brandon, asking how many people were in the home and trying to speak with the children. He resisted, repeatedly threatening to use force and refusing to allow officers to check on the kids.
How many people are in this house? I need to talk to them, make sure everything's all right.
No, you don't need to talk to anybody.
That's not.
You don't need to talk to anybody in this house.
All right, how much have you had to drink tonight?
And the reason being, because No, everything's fine. Everything's copacetic.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking to talk to the rest of the people in this house.
You ain't gonna talk to my kids.
I am gonna talk to them.
No, you ain't. Who do you think you are?
Look, I don't know you and you don't know me.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I'm telling you.
You
ain't talking to my kids. How about that? And you know who the I am.
I don't know who you are. I've never met you a day in my life.
Because you
right,
threw it over.
You can come out here and talk to me. Is what can happen.
No, if I walk down these stairs, me and you gonna wrestle.
That's not gonna happen. I'm telling you that right now.
Inside the house, the child revealed that both she and her younger brother are autistic. She described how her father's behavior often escalated when he drank, leaving her anxious and fearful.
You see, this is how he fixes holes when he scotch tapes them and shit. I can't even use my stove because he flung shit across the kitchen a couple weeks ago and shattered the glass of the stove.
Okay.
I feel like I can be out here when he's not here, because when he's not here and I'm out here, I can just like sit here and chill with my mom and everyone else, and I'm fine. But when he's here, I feel like I can't do that because he either pesters me or bothers me or yells at me for something. So I kind of just stay in my room the entire time.
The daughter explained that she often stayed in her room to avoid her father's outbursts, and that the situation had become emotionally overwhelming. Officers advised her on resources for protection, including emergency restraining orders, and reassured her that she and her siblings would be safe.
Has anybody talked to you about getting it like an emergency restraining order protection or anything?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know anything about those.
Okay. So what I'm going to recommend is go up to the Washington County Courthouse in Nashville, okay? Go meet with usually the circuit clerk or somebody. They have an advocate there who can help you get the papers filed. But essentially you fill out the form, it goes to the judge, and you tell the judge, hey, this is why, this is what's going on.
Praying to God last the beginning of this month they were going to keep him when you mentioned court.
Brandon was eventually taken into custody for domestic battery and resisting arrest. This case highlights how quickly domestic tensions can escalate, particularly in households with vulnerable children.
You good? All these guys for me? Shit!
Police rescue kid from Japanese mother's out-of-control rage. On September 19, 2024, officers responded to a residence after a report that a woman had struck her toddler child in public and then walked away. Upon arrival, they spoke with the grandfather, who explained that his daughter-in-law, Kaho, had a history of aggressive behavior toward her children. He said the family had recently relocated from Japan and that both children, ages 4 and 2, were under his care at the time of the incident.
Hey, how are you, sir? Can we speak to you? You're not in any trouble, but can we speak to you for a moment?
Yeah.
What do you think the topic is, sir?
My daughter-in-law and her rage towards her children.
Yes. Are you the grandfather of?
Yes.
Okay.
She's my daughter-in-law.
Okay.
She's from Japan. She doesn't know a lot of English.
Okay.
My son is still in Japan. He works there.
Okay.
He plans to come for a couple of weeks in October, but...
Yep.
Yeah, she's her mother. One reason she's here is to be away from her mother. She and her mother had the same relationship.
Yeah.
They yell at each other. They even physically hit each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think she's passing it down to her children, too. And I don't know what to do about it.
How many children, sir?
2 kids.
2.
Yeah.
And
the older one is the one that's the biggest problem.
Was that the child that...
Yeah.
And
I was with this morning, yeah. 4-year-old.
How old? 4-year-old?
Yeah.
Okay. And does that child speak English okay?
Better than her mother does.
Officers reviewed video footage showing Kaho hitting her 4-year-old daughter on the forehead and leaving her unattended near a busy road. The grandfather confirmed the child had a visible bruise, and both children were immediately insured to be safe and supervised.
A pretty disturbing video. Of something that just recently occurred, like maybe a half hour ago, right in front of the transfer station.
I noticed a bruise on her forehead when she came back to the house, so something happened there.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how old is the younger child?
2 years old.
And they're both here?
Yeah.
Both the children are safe here with you without the mom, correct?
Yeah.
Kaho spoke limited English, but officers used interpretation services to communicate clearly. She admitted striking her child, but attempted to explain it as maintaining control while the child ran ahead during a walk.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And this is my chief.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do you have any idea why we may be here right now?
Oh yeah, today, Winona has problems. So.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
She steals some food and. How to explain? She is very excited in house, so we go outside.
And what happened during your walk?
I take her outside. She's running for the dump, so I'm so confused and keep distance for her.
Distance?
Distance for her, the load. So some people looks. I don't want to.
You don't want her to run out on the road?
No, sorry, I don't know how to say English. She is very excited, and because I'm angry for her, so I don't want to excite for her. So I want to keep distance in house. Try to go outside, and she is far away for me, but I don't want to hit her, so I keep distance for a while, maybe 10 seconds. For the load, I know that not good because the load, so, but I don't want to hit her, so, but some people looks like violence.
The officers emphasized the seriousness of her actions, noting that leaving a child unattended near traffic constitutes a criminal offense. Kaho was placed under arrest and informed about the court process, including that the children would remain safe with their grandparents. She was charged with domestic assault and cruelty to a child.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we watched
Yeah.
a video of you and your daughter walking down the road.
Yeah.
And I watched you hit your daughter twice.
Oh, really?
Which is not good.
I know. Sorry.
Not good. And the bruising on her forehead, you hit her in the face.
Not face.
I watched it.
Oh, it looks like that.
I watched it. And then you left her on the side of the road. And you walked away without your daughter.
Oh, sorry.
This is a very, very busy road, as you know, because you live here, right?
Yeah.
Here in Vermont and in the United States, that you can't do that. That's a criminal charge.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're going to have to go to court because of what I saw.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
You're under arrest for assaulting.
Sorry.
Yep. Yep.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, go ahead.
No.
I just want to make sure you understand.
Arrest?
Arrest. Under arrest, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to because of assaulting your daughter.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you just have to go in front of a judge.
I'm crazy.
Say.
Have I crazy? Kids have to stay away.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Officers reassured her that an arrest did not immediately equate to a criminal record and explained the role of the court in determining the outcome.
So an arrest is not a criminal record. There's a lot of things that happen right before you have a criminal record.
Oh, me?
Okay, so just because I take you under arrest does not mean that you have a criminal record right now.
You have to go to court first. There's a whole proceeding through the court system, okay? And you don't have a criminal record until the proceeding is final.
Can I back to here?
So we don't decide that. That's not. That's something that you can talk to the judge.
How long?
Hopefully not long.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This case highlights the importance of prompt police response in protecting young children, especially in situations involving language barriers and cultural differences. Stay alert and protect yourself. And don't forget to subscribe for more true crime breakdowns that expose the darkness behind everyday lives.